President Mwai Kibaki has reiterated that his government was committed to initiate development in all parts of the country. Speaking at Marsabit Stadium, where he addressed a public rally after commissioning the construction works for the Marsabit-Tarbi Road, Kibaki noted that the upgrading of the Moyale-Isiolo Road will spur the country's economy. He said the project, which is being built in 3 phases, will facilitate the faster movement of goods from the port of Mombasa to neighboring Ethiopia and cut down on the amount of time spent on the roads as well as transportation costs. The first phase of the road construction, covering about 136 kilometers, is nearing completion. In Mombasa County, Madaraka MP Gideon Mbuvi was heckled by a group of Mombasa Republican Council members when he appeared in court in his latest attempts to secure the release of leaders of the group currently languishing in prison remand. Trouble started when Sonko was confronted by MRC supporters outside Mombasa law courts after attending the hearing of the case against fugitive MRC Council elder Salim Hamisi Mlaba. The angry group, who are alleged to have been misinformed by unknown Mombasa politicians, dismissed Sonko for allegedly refusing to withdraw his peace agreement signed at Shimo La Tewa prison last week. Speaking to journalists, Sonko said he will continue with his attempts to bail out the MRC officials who are currently remanded at the Shimo La Tewa prison. Elsewhere, a voter has moved to court seeking to have the forthcoming general election postponed. Ali Wario Guyo, a resident of Tana River, argues that the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, is ill-prepared for the exercise, which is just 4 months away. Guyo also contends that there are important pieces of legislation which have not been put in place in regard to the electoral rules. The petitioner is also apprehensive of the security situation in the country and fears that residents of Tana Delta may not be able to take part in the election since most of them lost their identification documents during the recent clashes in the area. Still from the corridors of justice, the Law Society of Kenya has failed in its bid to have the High Court temporarily stay its decision of stopping the degazettement of 6 judges pending the hearing of their appeal. Judges Jonathan Havelock, Alfred Mabea, Pauline Nyamwea, Joseph Mutava and George Ogola dismissed an application by LSK on grounds that, should the court stay its decision, then the vetting process would be subsequently delayed. The 5-judge bench last week gave a lifeline to their 6 colleagues who have been found unsuitable to hold office in the judiciary after it stopped their degazettement. Brenda Cheriot, Citizen Live at 9.